Alright, well, I'm not sure if I'm actually streaming or not. Hi. But if I am, if I am, does it say I am? Current viewers 0. Yeah, it does say I am. And it says I just went live. Okay, well, there we go. Okay, so this is a really bad hair day, but I was really excited to try my new green screen. Um, which I'm gonna be honest, it's gonna make me clean out the spare room, so I can set it up and adjust lights and stuff, so that I have a feeling it's gonna be. Oh, look at that! My shoulder is real sticky over here. It's gonna kind of be a pain. Now, technically, I am supposedly streaming to YouTube and why is it in there twice? Oh, YouTube and Vim and some other place too. And it made a doohickey, and there's 2 people, 1 person watching. So let me just see if I can try something here. And then I promise I will explain what's happening, because it's kind of neat. Let's see. Uh, 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 where did it go? Okay. Okay. So last night I was talking to a friend about something, and they showed me this program called Sketch.io. And I've been having a lot of fun with it, like a ridiculous amount of fun with it. And if I actually would know how to add some of the pictures that I did, let me see. If I do this, can I just show you one of the pictures I did? I don't know. Let's find out. Because, as always, I'm flying by the seat of my pants. And we're just going to see what happened. So, the first thing I did was I made this picture. And from this program. And it was just by playing around. That's all it was. I was just goofing around. I am by no means an artist. I am by no means know what I'm doing. Again, it was just playing with color and flying by the seat of my pants. So I did that. And then I had so much fun doing that and sending it to pretty much all my friends so that they could see, how wonderful I was. Not. But when you make something, you want people to see it. And and there was nobody around to see it. So then I made this one, and I really liked it. But this program I haven't found yet. Doesn't mean it doesn't have it, but I haven't found like a smudge tool, which I love the smudge tool, because then you can blend things into each other. But I haven't found one yet. But I'm still playing with it and having a lot of fun. So I made this one, and then I took it into GIMP because I'm all about free stuff because, you have to have money, and some people don't. And then I went in and cleaned up certain edges and stuff in it, um, and smudged it around and everything. Now, I was having so much fun that I really wanted to share that with you. And, oh, okay, cool. Okay. So, and then on top of it, I had this really cool friend that, um, two friends, two, that sent me a green screen, which I've been really tired and I haven't been able to play with. And as you can see, I have stuff a little bit on the sides, but part of that, a lot of that is the lighting. And I'm in my kitchen, so not the best lighting. And I finally got it to work, but over here, there's like little parts that are fuzzy. But again, that's the lighting and the positioning of it, and the fact that after watching 27 green screen YouTube videos, I still really don't know what I'm doing. But it has to do with distance and the lighting, quite honestly. The lighting, yeah, I don't have, other than some kitchen lights. So I'm not sure if it'll be better during the day or at night. So, but what I wanted to do was show you guys this program. Just a little bit of it. Um, I just want to see if this shows up over here. No, it doesn't. It does not. I don't know why. Well, that did nothing. Huh. Okay. Plus, I'm trying to figure out this caster. So I'm like trying to figure out a whole bunch of things all at one time. And about the chats. And if you can get them all the chats in one place. And I have no idea. I thought I had it, but obviously I don't. So I'm not sure. I'll have to ask somebody that's smarter than I am. So let's just get down to the fun part. So I've been going in here and grabbing colors and using this spray paint. Actually, let's do it how I did it yesterday. Um, there's this tool in here called Sketchy. It is the coolest tool I have ever seen in my life. Okay. So I made this paper 800 by 450 so that I could do thumbnails for my posts. And because it does have type in it that you can do, which I haven't done yet because I got too carried away with playing with the colors, it does have all kinds of little people that you can use and put in, which I think is really neat. This thing is filled with, you can crop and resize, and I don't know what stars are, other than it's just a star. Oh, you can make doohickeys. You can make circles, eclipses, a radial burst. I wonder what that looks like. So you could really have fun with this. A lot of fun with this. And preview. Why isn't this showing that I'm live? Oh, I guess it is. Okay. All right. It is. I was just curious. All right. So you can do a lot of things like that. So again, this is not something that I've even I haven't got beyond the um, the tool. Go back. Where are they? I haven't got beyond. Oh, here. The sketchy tool, which I am in love with, because when you use it, it automatically does the shading for you. So it looks like you know what you're doing, when in reality, uh, you really don't. So you can make all kinds of, oh, that looks like a talking fish. So you can make all kinds of really neat things. I happen to usually go for the like plants and stuff. I don't like how that, and it's got an undo button. And so I've been, it just, last night I was using this for hours, quite honestly. And just having a ball because finding out what worked and what didn't. And see, there's a really nice flower. Well, it might not look like a flower yet, but it is. Trust me, it's a flower. And I just wanted to share that with you and to see, actually, my green screen's working pretty good. But I've never really drawn with my mouse. Um, but I thought this was going pretty good. Now, the really neat thing, too, is it does have layers. They're, for me, so far, they were a little weird to work with. But then today, I found um, a new setting on it. So, and I will put in my post the website for this because this is really cool. I don't know who made it, but it's sketch.io / sketchpad. And then you can go in here and you can change this. And this is, again, they got crayons and calligraphy and all kinds of stuff. But for your thumbnails, you can make really cool backgrounds and stuff. So then, where's my spray can? All right. So then, and then they have linear. They have radial, and I don't know why that's not working, because it worked last night, but it was late. And then they have patterns too, which is actually pretty cool. But we'll go with linear, and then we'll put some blue in here, and let's make a pond. And so, oh, okay, well that was a lot of blue. That's a lot of blue. We need, okay, we need to make, so over here's a little slider, and you can make it, well that's too small. So I've just been going in here and playing, and it gives somebody that really isn't an artist kind of an edge because you can like have fun. Over here you can go, actually you gotta select this stuff, and you can go in here and you can make it a screen, and then you can send that to the back. So it does do the layers. Send it back. and then go back to normal. And you can add in more, or however you want to do it. But encoding overload, considering turning down your video, what? I have no idea. I didn't read that fast enough. I'm going to blow up my computer again, I guess. Which, that wouldn't surprise me. So, what I did was, I was just playing with colors. And then you can select whole pieces, and you send them to the back. And send it back. And then you get something like this, and then you just keep picking new colors. Actually, I need a green. Oh, that's really dark. Oh, that's alright. Let's try that. Well, that's pretty dark, but... So, I had no rhyme or reason to what I was doing. I was just wanting to see what the program would do, and I got a little carried away with it because I was having so much fun. And nowadays, you can, art is what you make it. Art is just that's what you make it. And if you like something and it gives you joy, well, you should do it. So that was kind of my whole thought process on it. But then somebody called me an artist, and I laughed because, as you can see, I am not. I just I don't mind playing and making mistakes. And then usually mistakes turn out pretty cool in the end. So that is one of the send it back. Oh, yay, that looks cool. So that is why I always say that you just have to try on stuff, because you never know what you'll find out that you can do. And, oh, I didn't want that. Change that color on me. Oh, I was in edit mode. Get out of edit mode. Alright. So, it was really relaxing for me to sit and do this. And make that a little bigger. And make this a little darker. Because I needed to relax. As many of you know. The only thing I haven't found is I would like to group some things. And I'm surprised it's not in there. It probably is in here. I just haven't found it yet. But, yeah. So then what you can do is you can go over here. And this is what I just did. So you can send it to the back. You can actually go up here and put it where you want in the grand scheme of things. There we go. And this is what I found today, and I thought, oh, this is brilliant. Because then you have more control. So if you click on something, it'll tell you which one it is. There we go. And then you can add it, you can move the layers around that way. This one, I don't know where this is gonna, because I think that's all green. See, and this is where I wish there was a, okay, so let's go back here. Click on here, and then click on that brown, and see if we can make that a screen. Okay. I'm not real thrilled with that. So we'll get our spray paint out again. Make this a little smaller. And then So, and then we'll move it in front of that other one. Um, Now, if you actually knew what you were doing, you could, I'm sure, do all kinds of stuff with this and actually have it turning out even better. Oops, I don't want that there. But I just, like I said, just go by the seat of my pants. So, now we need some sky, and I think that's a good color. Oops, I don't want screen, I want normal. And we're just gonna put a sky in here behind our flower. And I'm gonna send it all the way to the back, so this doesn't matter. What you have. But you could take something that you made, and then you could take it to the deep dream generator, which I think would be really cool. And okay, go back here. Where'd it go? Select. You moved at me. Send it back. All right, and then this guy goes. Send it back. All right. So far I like that. And then we have to color the flower. So let's do pink. And then we'll have to make this smaller. Now, you can just kind of go like this. And then here we just want a bright pink for the center. Okay. And then we go here. No, I want this. Okay, so send that to the back. And send that to the back. Oh, why is that there? Send that to the back. Now, layers. Alright, so we want to move that up. We want to move that up. And we want to move that up. So, I mean, it's a real abstract painting thing, but I just think it's really cool to play with. And the more you do, the more you learn all the tools that it has and stuff. So I was really excited about it. I'm not saying this is the prettiest, wonderful thing in the world, but I'm also doing it in front of people, so, there is that. And normally I'm just here by myself. Um, uh, yeah, uh, just humming to myself. And, oh wait, I wanted this at 1, and then I wanted this wider. That's what I wanted. So then you can add in stuff afterwards that maybe you think it might need, or places where you think it might need more. The first time I did it, I actually did the color first, and then I added the line drawings in. So again, you can really do it any way you want, and it doesn't really matter. It doesn't hurt, no matter what you do. Okay. So anyway, so that was my fun for today. Yesterday, last night, that I wanted to share. But this tool is like really cool. And this has been my favorite so far. That and the spray can. But you can see how it feels. It does the sketching for you. Or you can make, there's like a bird, here's a wing. See, and he's diving down. Oh, it's like a hummingbird. Oh, I don't like that. It's like a hummingbird on its way to the flower. Am I the only one that can see that? Probably. So, anyway, and that was what I wanted to share. And I think I have to figure out my settings so it doesn't keep telling me that I'm going to blow up. Because I now that I'm home, I really don't want to blow up my computer. But check the tool out. I will put it. Why, those colors are dark. They're not as dark on my screen. They're actually lighter. Let's add some lighter green. Because that looks really dark and sad. And we don't want dark and sad. So let's add a little color. This looks like a gray afternoon or something. Okay. And over here we need some brighter color. I mean, this can be murky, but yeah. Alright, now we have to find where they are and move them. Okay, let's see. Keep moving. But this does remember your whole history as far as I've seen. Okay, that must be a different one. Yep. Oh, it's not back far enough. But anyway, you guys get the gist of what I was trying to go for. And what I wanted to show you, and the fact that don't be afraid to just play around. Okay, I need to get this black. Where can I get that black? Alright, where's the sketchy tool? Oh, don't. I want to move that. See, this is where I would like to be able to do, and I'm sure it's in here, but I can't find it. To front. Alright, so anyway, I'm not going to bore you with me doing this all the way through. To front. But I wanted to show just how much fun it was to just have some fun, and I wanted to play with my green screen because it's really neat. And yeah, so I got to play with my new toys, and I got to set stuff up and see what happens. And thanks everybody for watching, and I need to figure out that whole chat thing. But not that anybody is actually really chatting with me, because nobody ever chats on the chats. So, anyway, thanks for listening to me if you did, and I will talk to you later. Bye. Okay. Oh, stop.